I'm an excuse for a reason, tryna dot it down demons. Taking drugs, barely sleeping. How can I sleep with my family needs me? Burn it down the piece, the bigger the rich, yeah, the slime of the season. Saints and ladies, I'm a vegan. I made the plug, shout out to Rodriguez. I'm an excuse for a reason, tryna dot it down demons. Taking drugs, barely sleeping. How can I sleep with my family needs me? Burn it down the piece, the bigger the rich, yeah, the slime of the season. Saints and ladies, I'm a vegan. I made the plug, shout out to Rodriguez. I'm in the street like a cement. I won't spend it, niggas who preach. Little bit of bitches be leasing.
And looking at these teams tonight, Richard, they are half-court teams, tend to grind out possessions.
Oh, it's old school basketball, as they like to say, and it's not the high-flying offenses we're used to seeing. Both teams like to slow it down.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Brooke and Williams are the 4 and the 5. Then there's Devin Booker, then it's Jalen Green, and it's Gillespie in at the 1. Thompson, that's good.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Deflected. Here's Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Thompson, no good. Left side, Booker. Thompson with a steal. Here we go, all alone. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
From G League to a big-time player, Van Vliet's journey is nothing short but inspirational.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Van Vliet.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Van Vliet.
A true leader on the floor, Van Vliet knows how to run an offense very efficiently.
Here's Brooks on the take and finished off by Brooks.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club. Using that speed, Green flying by on the drive.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Durant. From the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Now, here's Green. The 3. No good there. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Out to Thompson. Fires the 3. The Suns clear it.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Booker, the pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. Shot is good by Gillespie.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Houston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Nice shot by Durant.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes.
In for your Rockets, Steven Adams.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them. But adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Back over to you, Brian.
They love his disposition. All right, Allie, thank you.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump. And they're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Durant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was
taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Allen in for Gillespie. Now here's Thompson. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
And for Van Vliet, most of his shot attempts come from beyond the arc.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Booker. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Adams. Outside Eason. Now Durant. From deep. And Houston, another 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could hold this start throughout the rest of the game.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. For a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Josh Okogie is out there with Shepard. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Şengün in at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Allen, the pass to O'Neal. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And we've seen numerous near contenders go all in on trades. But it doesn't always work out that way.
No, especially lately. I can think of 3 or 4 different deals. They didn't pan out quite the way the teams had hoped.
Pass to Goodwin. Here's Highsmith. The crossover. From downtown, the Rockets pull it in.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Nice shot by Okogie. Well orchestrated. And so the timeout for Adams. Amen Thompson comes in for Okogie. And Fred Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepard. Phoenix also changing it up. Brooks, he's checked in for Highsmith. Devin Booker comes in for Allen. And Gillespie is subbed in for Goodwin. Booker, the pass to Gillespie. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Inside, here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Brooks. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. They lead by 4. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Outside O'Neal. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He may be undersized, but Van Vliet, boy, this man has fantastic touch around the rim.
Gillespie passes to Booker. The 3 is up. Eason pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 7. Left side Durant. Launches it. O'Neal pulls it in. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. The drive by Brooks and finished off by Brooks.
Yeah, watch out. I mean, there's a nasty streak there to Brooks' game.
Durant, the pass to Şengün. Here's Thompson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Booker no good. The Rockets have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Booker, and the 17-footer goes down. Booker's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Whether it's off the dribble or on the catch, it don't matter. Booker is one of the most proficient mid-range shooters.
Durant with the bucket.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so we wrap up the first half. Rockets ahead, up 10. All right, now.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Booker with it. Now Thompson defending from outside the arc, and Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 9.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
And so in the game for the Suns, Brook and Williams are the 4 and the 5. Then there's Devin Booker, then it's Jalen Green, and it's Gillespie in at the 1. Thompson against Booker. Williams passes to Brooks. Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
Durant puts some moves on, and it's slammed. Tremendous finish. Suns trail by 8. You know, Richard, when you think about work rate, Dillon Brooks and the effort with which he plays comes to mind.
Yeah, we created statistics based on effort. Oh, Dillon Brooks would be one of the guys on the top of the list. Energy exerted, contact plays, bumps. He does everything to agitate the offensive player.
KD splashes the triple.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Outside, Green. The 3 is up. They get it back. Here's Williams. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
It's good. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's easy money for Durant. Just too long, too skilled.
Pass to Gillespie. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's Green missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Durant, pass to Van Vliet. Over to the left wing for 3, Smith. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Currently 5th in the league in three-point percentage.
And these bigs have refined their games to the point where they're a threat to score from anywhere on the floor.
Okay, I'll say it. I'm still not a huge fan of big fellas taking threes, but when it comes to this group, I will make an exception.
Feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Durant for 3, and Houston another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the third quarter here. Outside for Green, looking to end the run. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
Certain times you can tell when a player is going to shoot the ball, and you can see that from Green on his way up the floor.
For 3, Smith on target from range. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Gillespie passes to Brooks. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Thompson, and he converts the layup. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Brooks against Durant. There's the 3. And it's Brooks missing. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's 9 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Solid pass there from Smith Jr. You can see his court awareness improving over time.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the...
he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Shepard is out there with Josh Okogie. Then there's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Eason in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Shepard. Pass to Eason. Now here's Adams. Here's Okogie. Drops in the 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
For 3, Allen. Adams grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The 3 ball. The rebound by Allen. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Iguodaro.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
The Rockets lead by 22. That's good from Eason. On the
Setting up his teammates.
The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And everyone is alive. Capella comes in for Adams. And Green is subbed in for Alperen Şengün. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Iguodaro. Brooks comes in for O'Neal. Green's checked in for Allen. And Gillespie is subbed in for Goodwin.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Nice shot by Okogie.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Gillespie. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Eason, good.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Gillespie passes to Brooks. Outside, Williams. Back to Brooks. Outside for Booker. And the 3-pointer goes. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And here's Shepard for 3. Eason, it's good on the putback.
Of his game.
1:31 left to play in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kevin Durant.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
On the wing, Green from downtown. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. 34 seconds left in the game. Here's Gillespie. Phoenix no good that time either. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow? Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
At the line, shooting 1.
Brooks has got the ball here for the Suns. To stop the run. He's off on that one. On the wing, Finney Smith. And here's Shepard for three. Good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it makes the game.
That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.